Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm KPG, and welcome back to some more Triangle Strategy. In the last episode, we made an attempt to do this battle here, routing the Royalists, and unfortunately, we got destroyed. We were routed ourselves. We were absolutely massacred. It was terrible. We were left with pretty much Roland was the only one left standing, and I called it quits, and we retreated. And I realized that we have really not been doing as many upgrades as we should have by this point. For whatever reason, I had always thought that we just weren't able to make as many upgrades as I would like, but then I kind of took a look at it and went to the trade post and realized we could get a lot of the materials that we needed to do some of our weapon upgrading. So I did that for a lot of people. I also found out that we can buy promotion items, so I bought one of those and we promoted Eridor. And we also got a few more items. We got a couple accessories for people, so we should be doing a lot better now. This map might still be a little hard, like at least a little bit, but we should have a much better shot at it now after I have gone through and made some upgrades. And one of the biggest things is Eridor specifically. He is much more defensive now than he was before. So if we can make use of that specifically and have him take some physical hits for us, I think that will be huge. Now, another big thing that we did, or that we gained, even though we lost in the last episode, even though we lost, we gained a lot of information about how this map plays out. And first of all, it does not really seem like we have to worry too much about reinforcements. We didn't really see any reinforcements, and, you know, that really wasn't an issue. The main issue was that we weren't able to take down these enemies quick enough, and they were just taking us down super fast. But after we've made some weapon upgrades and some other, like, personal upgrades and stuff, changed some items around a little bit, I think we should be in a bit better of a position to take people down a little faster, hopefully. I'm not entirely sure that things will go, like, perfectly, but I'm hopeful that that'll be the case. Let's see. We gave Archibald a movement bangle, so how much movement? You have 4. Unfortunately, this rubble costs a little extra to move through. I'm thinking we might actually want to take care of this group on the left first if we can. I mean, obviously this healer is really annoying, but at the end of the day, he can't do damage. So if we can kill people faster than he can heal them, then yeah, starting on the left side might actually be a bit better than starting up here, like what I originally did last time. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to go for that strategy. I think that might pay off a bit better. So we'll try that. We'll try moving everyone over here. And if we can play smart about this, yeah, I guess another nice thing about going over here first is that it might make it a little easier to deal with everyone advancing towards us. So yeah, I think this will be. I think things will go a bit more smoothly here than they did last time. At least I'm very hopeful of that. Let's save down here just in case something goes wrong. I usually like to have a backup save in case, like, you know, something bad happens in the video. You can save up here too. But yeah, in case like something goes wrong with the recording or whatever, which, you know, hopefully not. But in the event that something goes wrong with the recording, I like to have a backup save file, just to make sure that, you know, we could go back there and replay through stuff if we need to. But yeah, let's go start the battle again. We've already seen everything at the beginning, so we can kind of just skip through the dialogue. But man, I'm very sad that we lost that. That's been the first time in a long time that we've had to actually retreat from a battle. Things have been going pretty smoothly, but yeah, no, I like I said, we were very far behind actually on our weapons and upgrading them. I'm actually kind of surprised we've even been able to like finish some of the most recent fights we've done in the state that we've been in, because we're kind of very far behind. Like, it's crazy, actually. Yeah, right. We can skip this. I do not know how to skip. I guess I can hold R to fast forward.
My turn.
There we go. Cool. So yeah, like I said, we really want to just like come out of the gate swinging like as fast as possible. So this guy should have... Okay, this guy can attack from the beginning. That is annoying. Mages are an absolute pain. Like, extremely annoying to deal with. We're gonna have to try. Yeah, dang, increasing... Anna didn't get as much stronger as I would have hoped she would have. So this might still be a little difficult. Our upgrades might not have been as good as I'd have hoped. Can we please get to sleep? Yes, we do. Okay, great.
For life.
So we put this guy to sleep. That's great. I don't know if we can stack poison and sleep. I don't know if we've attempted this before. Let's try.
Sound strike.
We get the poison, but it looks like he woke back up, so... So unfortunately, it does not look like we can stack status ailments. That's really annoying. Like, extremely annoying, actually. Will Roland die if he takes 2 hits? Actually, it would be 3. Ugh. Okay, what's our turn order looking like? This guy, I'm not worried. You. Huette. That guy. Okay, we should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Let's just Silver Lance this dude.
Yeah! Did you see that?
Okay, nice crit. Nice crit. This guy's going to advance. He's not that big of a deal. This guy's probably going to attack Roland, I would imagine. Oh no, he's actually going to attack Anna. Huh.
Time to take flight.
Weird. Not quite what I was expecting. Well, it does look like Huette's doing a little bit more damage. Not as much more as I would have hoped, though. It's better. Blindness or immobility? I guess let's blind this guy. We have a pretty good chance. We do get it. Okay. That's good. This guy is probably going to go for Roland. Or no, he's going to take aim, so he's not even going for anyone this turn. That's good. That's good for us, actually. Charge 2. That guy is increasing his strength. Okay, this guy's doing the same thing.
Defeat is not an option.
Huh. So Serenoa, I should really be using him a lot at the beginning here. I should be putting him in a ton of danger. So we can Hawk Dive, nearly kill this guy. The poison actually should kill him on his next turn, so we probably don't even have to worry about him anymore. Actually, wait, there's that healer, though. If that healer can reach him. Ugh. That's why I usually... Oh, nice dodge, Serenoa. That's why I usually like to take care of the healers at the start, but... I feel like that mage honestly needs to die even more than the healer. Okay, good. That guy's dead. So his turn came before the healer, so we didn't even have to worry about the possibility of anything else happening. If we could hit this guy, that would be some huge damage. That would put Narv in a bad spot. What's our turn order looking like? We get Eridor, this guy, which is really going to suck. And then the healer. Okay, so we might want to actually wait until after the healer has gone. before we try to attack either of these guys. Because he'll just heal them right up. So yeah, I think with Narv, it's actually probably in our best interest to just, like, Sanctuary on Anna? I don't know, actually. It's probably better to save Narv, if anything. Or maybe we could... Can't reach that guy. How much does Icy Breath do? It would do 18, so it's not even really worth going for. I actually think it's just better to have Narv chill.
You won't beat me!
Yeah, I honestly think it's better to just have Narv chill. We'll have Eridor sprint. He should be fine.
Push on through!
Since we just, like, buffed him up considerably, he should be fine getting thrown into the thick of things. His mage might hurt a little bit, but we should be fine. Okay, so that's some big damage to everyone. But now that healer should be, or sorry, that mage should be useless for a little while, and now we can take advantage of that and kill him. And now, especially if we can have Cordelia take care of business, that would be huge. What does this do? Ignores defense. Okay, that's good. Sticky arrow, lower evasion, and gain the use of one more command. However, you can only move once. Oh, so if I use sticky arrow, I can use another attack? That's great. I don't want to throw Archibald in too much danger. I really don't want to risk anyone dying. Because we kind of need to stick together, because last time people died too quickly, and that kind of... things kind of got out of hand. We need to keep everyone together all at once. So we lowered that guy's evasion, and I think we should just go for him, honestly. Or what, we can't reach him? Now we can. Must have been like a weird range thing because of the way he's positioned or something, I don't know. Okay, let these guys move and do their thing.
Allow me to aid you.
Yeah, we've heard this before.
And so, I won't hold you back.
Okay, so now healing region will be huge. Now we can heal Anna, Serenoa, and Roland all at once.
Let your wounds be healed.
My apologies.
Okay, that's really helpful.
My time is now.
Okay, how far can you reach? You can reach that guy, that's great. Yeah, we need to, like, just focus on picking off people, like, one at a time. We need to be very methodical and very careful about how we're doing things this time.
Command.
How much would this do to him? Looks like a decent amount. Let's do it.
On guard.
Like I said, we want to kill this guy soon because he can do some huge damage and to a lot of people.
My work bears fruit.
So we'll do that to him, especially because he probably won't be able to
Your orders?
attack for a little while. Where can I go? Where is he facing, technically? If I go here... Huh. Not quite. I wonder if it would be better to, like, go over here and try to throw poison at this. No, the battle mage will die probably pretty quick. It might be better to try to poison this elite bowman. He has more defense probably. Okay, so next up is Patriatte and this battle mage. We're not worried about either of them. And then we get quite a few of our guys. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's try to do this. Let's try to poison. Yeah, let's try to poison this bowman.
Suffer.
So I'm guessing he's going. Okay, we do get the poison. It was like a 90% chance. So it was decent odds. Let's stab him again. Put our back to Flanagan, because that basically ensures that we won't get crit. All right, excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so what we got? We got Roland, Narv, Huette, this dude, but we could probably kill him before then. And Serenoa, and then this healer. And then a lot of those dudes. Battle Mage. The Battle Mage is not a threat. Okay, we're looking really good. Like, this is a really, really good setup. Okay, we're starting off really good on this map. Roland can potentially get hit by 2 different bow users, but I don't think they'll do enough damage for it to be worth worrying about. So I'll have Roland stab this guy for 69 damage. Way to go, buddy.
Time for some sorcery.
Legendary. Alright, who needs healing? I guess probably just Anna, but... Okay, so Huette's up next. Probably throw her at the Battle Mage. And then Serenoa. How much movement do you have? 5. Okay, that's great. So Narv can probably just kill this dude. Yeah, it's probably the best move we could do with Narv on this turn. Yeah, let's just kill this guy. Way to go. Narv gets a level up, of course, because he's pretty under-leveled, actually. Put his back to Roland, who's got his back to him. That's pretty good. Now, I guess I don't really need to worry too much about the Battle Mage on this turn. It would be the next turn. Because on his next turn, he will be able to attack. So it might actually be better. We might be better off actually going for this guy. This bowman. Perhaps. Don't really want to go for that guy because he's right next to the healer. Let's see, we could... We probably want to keep that guy poisoned. Raise your accuracy and luck, then gain use of 1 more command. It's pretty cheap, actually. Let's use focus. Let's go over here, focus, and then we should be able to, I guess... Let's just strike this archer real quick. And we land a crit. Nice. That's why we went for what we went for. And we can hawk dive on him, and he might actually die as long as we land it. Come on, 88. Come on, Serenoa. I know you failed me before. Oh, and it's a crit. Excellent. Awesome. Perfect. Great. How many more positive adjectives can I say to describe that? All right. And we level up 2. So that guy's dead now, so we don't have to worry about him. His healer's going to lower Huette's defenses. That's annoying. I didn't realize he could provide support like that. All right, so we're almost... Well, I guess not almost, but we are getting a bit closer. Ooh, that's a pretty beefy hit on Archibald, but he's still kicking. We don't want to let people die just yet. We want to make it a little bit longer at least before anyone dies. These guys down here are kind of closing in on us a little bit. Ooh, that guy hit Huette. I wasn't trying to speed through that. I was trying to speed through just like the people moving and stuff. 1 damage on Flanagan. What a loser. Oh, and he's running away now. Just gotta make sure we can kill him on this turn, because next turn he's actually going to be a problem. So now here's where Eridor is actually a man among men. Right here and right now. Because all of these guys are physical attackers. And right now Eridor should totally be able to handle them. So, with that in mind. Info. Do physical damage, knock them back 5 squares and move forward 1 square. That could be good. Well, it would knock him into Huette, but yeah, because we should be able to kill that guy soon. I'm not really too worried about this swordsman. We also need to kill this mage, and then we also afterwards need to kill this healer. What is it looking like if we attack this guy? It's not as beneficial. Ramming this guy right here is our best move, I think. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh, that hurts Huette too. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. It's fine. She can get some healing, like, literally like right now. Like this instant. Or maybe not. Throw up regen on someone. Or would it be better to save it? Ranged HP recovery pellet. Unfortunately, we can't reach. Well, Narv has Sanctuary active, so if we need to, we could do that. What's our turn order? Zana Archibald. Flanagan. Patriatte's far enough away, so he's not really a threat. This guy is also not a threat. So we've got a lot of people, and Huette could probably just heal herself up, honestly. So Cordelia, I think, is actually better off not doing anything. Except maybe even she could help someone else out. Or she could use one of these. She could use one of these stones to attack someone. Or something like that. Or would I rather use one of these spices? Oh, we even gain our we gained our fortifying spice back. I think we should save that for a little bit before giving it to Roland. I do want to give this invigorating spice to Serenoa, actually, because he's our best damage dealer, but he's too far away right now, so I think it's actually better to just use this ice stone on this guy.
Yeah. That did it. I've done it.
And that's a level up for Cordelia.
The
Sorry,
heavens judge
pronounced your
you.
name wrong. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So we can kill this guy right now with a Zana, so let's do that. He's taken care of.
Looks like I'm up.
That's pretty good. I would like to attack this swordsman. All right, what's the turn order? So if I go here, I'm thinking I could shoot this healer. I think the healer is actually what we want to go after now. Especially because all of the rest of the people are going to be arriving soon. So we want to go for the healer.
Are you in need?
Where can you get? We need to take care of this battle mage. I think we should be able to. Just attack him with the rook shield.
Move aside.
I think Huette should probably be able to finish him off.
Survive this.
Right, Patriatte is advancing. Now Anna, I think I'm going to have her come over here. I'm going to have her use large HP recovery pellet on Archibald.
Take this.
I'm planning on a long, long life.
What do we have? You know, to make sure... Okay, we can still save another one of these for Serenoa. To make sure Huette's going to be able to kill that mage. Because I really just don't want that mage being alive. Make sure she's able to kill that mage. We're going to give her the Invigorating Spice.
My turn.
Yeah, Roland unfortunately can't reach over there. Something I was a bit worried about. So we're going to have him come over here and stab this healer. Not a big fan. Huette, you should be able to finish this guy off probably with something. Okay, the Shadow Stitching Arrow. That's totally fine. We can use it. I don't even care. It's fine.
Not another step.
So that guy is dead. I think honestly the strength buff was necessary.
Hope you're watching, Grandfather.
I don't think we would have been able to pull it off without that. But now. Actually, let's see. This would not be killing this guy. I mean, we could heal up Anna for sure. Or we could even wait. It's the turn order. This guy and Serenoa. Serenoa could go kill the healer. This healer I'm not afraid of. Okay, I think... Okay, yeah, I think Narv, I'll just have you wait, actually. We don't need to heal up Anna. Thankfully, we've been taking care of a lot of the ranged users, so we can kind of make sure that people aren't getting attacked that we don't want getting attacked. Just kind of like by body blocking. Narv should just be fine to go over here. We can save up his TP for attacks later on.
Forward.
Oh, I didn't realize Serenoa, it was not in range. Oh, that's annoying. That's very annoying, actually. I mean, it's not like this guy can... I don't think he's going to heal himself, probably. But he might be able to run away, and that would be really annoying. If he ran to the right, that'd be really annoying, because I couldn't really afford to pursue him. I thought Serenoa was going to be able to get there, but he's one movement shy. Oh, that was a misstep. Also, I think leaving Cordelia right there was also a misstep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to send Serenoa down here, and I can't even use shielding stance. That's great. That's fun. Ooh, I wonder. I doubt this would kill. Nope. What if I did this? Better to do damage than to not, I guess.
So
oh, but now the healer's going to just heal him up. Yeah, that was a mistake. Come on, I need to not be messing up right now. It's not the time to be messing up. Okay, that guy went to the right. That's actually really useful. Oh, that's really useful that they're doing what they're doing. That dude actually did just cure his own wounds. That's a big hit on Cordelia. That's not the greatest. Okay, they're...
will survive this.
Okay, the AI is being very kind to me. Okay, so Patriatte actually goes to the left. Wait a second, they're actually giving us an opportunity here. Patriatte's splitting off from the rest of the group. This could be huge for us. We can definitely throw Eridor down here, because with his defense buffs, really the only thing I'm worried about is magic users. But it looks like that battle mage isn't quite in range if we put him right there. Yeah, if we put him right there, he's just outside of the mage's range, which is perfect. Which is absolutely perfect. Okay, so we can get a combo with Serenoa over here.
Allow me.
And put Eridor in range to draw some people in.
Just breathe, Cordelia.
Okay. Zana's up next. She can do some damage to that guy. We got Archibald. Flanagan. Anna. This guy. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're totally great, actually. Anna could use some healing, and so could Cordelia, honestly. So could Cordelia. When's Narv's turn, actually? 'Cause Narv, that might actually be the play. Yeah, Narv can heal her and Anna. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to place Cordelia over here and use regen on Serenoa, which is perfect because he's already got that revival necklace or whatever. So that'll just make him even better off. And Azana does not have anything she can really do. She is basically useless right now. Fun! I thought she would be able to attack, but I guess well, you know what? She can use an item to attack this guy. I forgot we do have some things we can attack with. Whatever. Some damage is better than no damage. So I'll take the 30 over 0. That's better. Archibald, then Flanagan. Flanagan might be able to attack this spear guy over here. Or this blade. Thought he had a spear. Turned out it was a blade. Okay. Anna. Okay, between Anna and Archibald, we should be able to kill this healer, right? Almost certainly. I would be surprised if Anna wouldn't be able to finish him off from here. Flanagan can use aerial assault on this guy, so we'll do that. Alright, yeah, this is going much, much better than the last one was going. I think... Oh, good gosh. It's fine. Let's throw poison. We do get the poison. Throw poison again. That should get this guy low enough so he'll probably just die from poison on his turn.
I won't lose.
I'm not certain. But probably. Narv is going to have to do some healing. We'll put Roland over here to stab this guy to death.
It ends here.
Nice.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Narv has to heal Cordelia. That's... Well, I guess he doesn't have to, but I'm going to have him do it. Archibald will get a little HP back too, so it's not the worst thing.
I've never felt better.
Do that.
I'll make
Narv
you
gets a
proud,
level up.
Grandfather.
And just face this way.
You'll pay for this.
Alright, who are you going to choose? Patriatte's actually exposing himself.
Marvelous.
That wasn't bad at all. But Patriatte's actually putting himself in a really bad position. The only one I'm afraid of other than... Well, I'm not even really afraid of Patriatte either. And with some of our more defensive units over here, the only one I'm really afraid of in this general area, or even in the rest of the map, really, the only one I'm truly still scared of would be that battle mage, that dang battle mage. He's the only unit that I'm still afraid of at all. So let's bring Huette closer. Actually, let's have her heal herself up. Just use honestly, probably a regular healing. Pellet's probably enough to make sure she's alive until her next turn. I just want some insurance, but she'll probably be fine. Yeah, Eridor is taking, like, no damage.
Forward.
And honestly, Serenoa, given that he's got those resurrection earrings or whatever, I'd say the best thing we could do. Okay, so this would put Patriatte's turn back a bit. Oh, he's got that healer, though. That dang healer over here. An elite healer, even. Got Sanctuary and Grant TP. Oh, I feel like... power 95. Does that mean he heals 95 or what? I still feel like it's in our best interest to send Serenoa down. And and just in general, I feel like it's in our best interest to start attacking him. Because he's kind of put himself in a rough spot. And like I said, we can actually do some decent damage. Let's do a delaying strike. We can actually deal some decent damage to Patriatte, so let's go ahead and do that.
You're making a grave miscalculation.
We lay the blame at your feet because you're a horrible person.
Tell them, Cordelia.
You're robbing the people.
Indeed.
Wait, what?
I sought your counsel while under Gustadolf's rule.
Yeah, this is different than last time. That's why I was skipping. You'll not find a greater royalist in these lands. Yeah, that's where it ended last time. Oh, Cordelia must have been dead last time when he said this. That's probably why. Tell them, Cordelia. You know what I did. Okay, yeah, she sought his counsel while under Gustadolf's rule.
But those who would sow discord between the people and the royal family must be destroyed.
Well said, Cordelia. Alright, yeah, I'm not too concerned throwing Serenoa into this position. Simply because... Yes, okay, he did die.
I can do
Perfect.
this.
Who needs to be healed? Flanagan, kind of. I mean, not like... Could heal Anna, honestly. Or Anna. No, wait, it is Anna. That's right. Gosh dang it, I can't remember anything ever. Okay, yeah. We'll do that.
Very well.
Zana can go ahead and hit Patriatte with some lightning, or I guess it's 21% chance of paralysis. Anything better? Nah, let's go for it. 21% chance of paralysis, and we do a little over 100 damage.
Tremble in fear.
So I wonder if upgrading her actually did make her magic more potent. And if so, we should definitely upgrade for Frederica's weapons once we get her back. Yeah, at this point, we're kind of at a position where I'm ready to just... we're going to throw poison at this guy, 94% chance. We get it, great. I'm kind of at this point where I think we can just kind of bum rush Patriatte with like everyone other than Roland. Oh, this is not going to do much at all. I guess something's better than nothing. And I'm actually totally fine with throwing Flanagan out here to die. He's pretty bulky, so he might take a few hits. Because now we're at the point in time where I'm totally comfortable throwing some of our units away in the interest of winning. Where can you go? Dang it, you're one out of reach, so I want these spoils. I think we can afford to let Archibald just chill over here and get these spoils. I think it is worth it to go for it. This guy's going to scorch us. And some decent damage to Flanagan. Serenoa is doing just fine, though. We can go over here with Eridor. Kind of just want him to draw some people in. Does Fury act on everyone? All enemies within range. We can try it. I don't think it'll work on Patriatte, but if it gets anyone... Okay, we got a few people. Good, because Eridor's defenses are off the charts now. So we definitely want to go for that. Let's use Whirlwind on Patriatte. Yeah, because right now, even though that there is that... the Battle Mage's status? Okay, the Battle Mage can't really do anything. Who's up next? This guy who's probably going to heal Patriatte. I'm not super concerned, though. This guy. This guy. Patriatte. Okay, I think we're fine. Physical damage to any enemies in a straight line of 5 squares. That's some decent damage. And we know this time that it doesn't actually move us through.
I shirk from no danger.
So that's good.
You have earned your reputation well, Lord. here, I thought I was prepared.
I believe he has suffered enough. Might we show him a measure of mercy?
No.
Now is no time for mercy. The royal family must rally together.
Yep, no
We
mercy
must
for this guy.
expunge all who would tear us apart.
Yeah, buddy. I was worried that, like, after... Yeah, here comes the sanctuary. It's only 95. Ugh, that's
Fine
nothing.
work.
We're totally fine. Dude, we are great. We're in a fantastic position. Like, holy crap, this is night and day from the last attempt. Absolute night and day. 20 damage.
None of you will survive this. Get back.
This is absolute night and day from what happened in the last attempt. I guess it really just goes to show that... Okay, first of all, having those weapon upgrades, huge, but I think what was even more huge was our strategy. I think it was a combination of both. I think having our weapons improved made it so that we were able to do just enough damage to kill people off a bit faster, which in and of itself was amazing. But I feel like going for the top left area first was actually much better, because this has given us a much better positioning that we absolutely did not have last time. So I was originally going to have Hewitt heal up Roland, but he did not take any damage. So now I don't think we even need to worry about that. We can't reach Patriatte, unfortunately, so let's just shoot this battle mage. And get some spoils. We do want the spoils because you never know, there might be some stuff to upgrade our weaponry, and I'm definitely all about upgrading the weaponry now, because I've seen it. I know how good it is. It's very important that we upgrade our weaponry. All right, so yeah, I think we're to the point where we've gotten enough experience. I think now we just focus on killing Patriatte.
That hit the mark.
I think we've gotten enough level ups. Most of our guys are in their around the 22 to 24 level range, and I don't think we're gonna get much further than that. Yeah, Narv's level 22, Azana's level 23, and those are our under-leveled guys heading into this fight. Yeah, everyone I feel like has gotten plenty of experience, so I'm not super concerned. I guess let's throw a regen Roland's way, just to make sure nothing stupid happens that I'm not prepared for. Zana's blind. I don't know if she needs to be not blind to cast magic, but she actually can't cast magic, so I'm just going to have her run away. Because I don't think we need her. I think we'll be fine. Patriatte is, absolutely incredibly screwed, so I'm not too concerned about anything. Let's attack this guy, because why not? Free experience. And I don't think you are going to be able to do anything useful on this turn, unfortunately. Let's throw poison at this guy just because we can. Let's poison him, and we get the combo attack from Roland. And now we'll just attack him again. And yet another combo attack. Yeah, dude, I can't even believe it's possible to be doing this much better than last time. It is insane. It is unbelievable how much better we're doing. Shield bash. Chance to infuriate him. I don't care.
Painful, wasn't it?
We did.
My work bears fruit.
It's great. We get the level up, and that's all we really need from Flanagan, so I'm totally fine if he dies. This battle mage is going to do absolutely nothing.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, I'd be totally fine with anyone dying at this point. I mean, other than Roland, of course. I think we're good. I think this is GG. I think we're in checkmate, essentially. Eridor is going to miss, actually. Flanagan's going to get a hit in there, though.
My turn.
Is there any way to hit? Yes, there is. We go here, we can Silver Lance Patriatte and get him really low. Supposing we don't miss, which we don't. Great.
Time for some sorcery.
It looks like Narv actually might be able to get the kill. Yeah, we picked up all the spoils. We've killed a decent amount of the units. Like I said, we don't really need any more experience. Are we going to have a flawless victory after getting completely destroyed. That would be wild. Yeah. No. This kills Patriatte. Dude. A flawless victory after getting completely destroyed in the last episode. That's crazy.
It will take more than my head on a pike to unite the people. They are driven by more than vengeance.
We'll see about that, Patriatte.
You have sealed your family's fate. I swore to restore Glenbrook, and I shall see it done no matter the cost. I thank you for your service, Patriatte.
And we got the exquisite spoils, level up for Narv. Our convictions are strengthened, don't know which or how that's going to affect us. We got the dub. We won. And we got a Medal of Valor, which is great. We'll have to remember to use that. Some iron and timber parchment, don't know what that does. Dang, dude. A flawless victory. Man, I can't believe that a slight change in strategy combined with actually upgrading our weapons was able to make that big of a difference. That is insane. We literally had no one get defeated. When last time we had everyone was destroyed and we'd only taken down like 4 or 5 of their units. Like, that's crazy. Wow, I couldn't have asked for that to go any better. After feeling kind of embarrassed about how like poorly things went in the last episode, like we bounced back in a big way. That is how you do it. That is how you respond. That is how you make adjustments.
You are a true hero, Cordelia. We would be lost without you.
We would also be lost if it wasn't for the fact that we were able to retreat. Man, what a great thing that this game lets us do. But yeah, no. Way to show up, Cordelia.
I did what needed to be done.
My fair people, Patriatte's tyranny ends here. Know that he suffered a punishment befitting his crimes. Now we can restore our home in peace. Pray, good sir, why do you quake with fear? No harm can befall you now.
Well, they might be a little afraid of us now, to be honest, but...
Thank you, my king. I shall pay what tax I owe in due course. You have my word. Please, have mercy.
I think they're misunderstanding. Ooh, that's not... We don't want them to be afraid of us, but I think that's the effect we've caused.
Welcome home, King Roland. Gaze upon what your flight from the kingdom hath wrought.
Silence! Esfrost's aggression is the cause of this.
Or so you'd like us to believe. Did you see how ruthlessly he cut down his trusted advisor, Patriatte?
King Roland is a fearsome tyrant indeed.
Esfrost was never so cruel.
You guys are all fools.
I promise you, they will understand in time.
I pray you're right.
Yeah, that's not good.
Is that not the girl whose parents were attacked by Patriatte's men?
Attacked and gravely wounded, yes. I fear there's naught I could say that would make amends for what happened. How fare your parents?
Whoa! This girl's trying to kill Roland? Jeez.
What do you think you're doing?
Why would you do that?
What in the...
Hold! I beg your forgiveness. She's not been herself ever since our parents passed.
Oh, they died?
But there were no casualties.
Not officially. The physicians refused to admit them. They tended to the wounds of the Royal Guard and Princess Cordelia first. we couldn't staunch the bleeding on our own.
No!
I had no idea.
Liar! You told them to do it, didn't you? You killed our parents!
I didn't. I would never order such a thing.
This is all your fault! You should never have come back! At least tell me why. Tell me why my mother and father had to die.
Well, that's Patriatte's fault. Now he's dead.
I don't know what to. They...
Please forgive us. We won't speak ill of the royal family ever again. We'll do as we're told. Heavens forbid, should we commit a crime, I shall bear the punishment. Just promise to leave my dear sister alone.
This isn't your fault.
She's right. You brought none of this upon yourselves. I bid you lay the blame at my feet.
Well, things are definitely not going as we'd planned, but also we kind of even knew what we were getting into even when we made the plans to flood the city.
Do not dwell on this, my king. You could not have known.
Pray let me remain Roland to you if no one else. The crown rests heavy upon my brow.
Whew. Well, honestly, now we at least have a chance to redeem Roland's name, now that Patriatte's out of the way, but...
Then let us speak as equals. As friends.
That is all I ask. Vengeance blinded me, Serenoa. I was willing to do whatever it took to settle the score and save my sister. I thought defeating Esfrost would be enough. That I could restore both my kingdom and people to their former glory.
And you have, true to your word.
But at what cost? Those children are orphans now. Who knows how many others have suffered the same fate? How many innocent lives will be lost? How many people will I fail to protect?
This is not your burden to bear alone. I was there beside you, and yet the outcome was the same.
Bear it I must, else I will be doomed to repeat it. Where you offer comfort, I see only excuses. Yet I remain every inch the fool, for my hatred of Esfrost grows with each passing second. It is those dogs who must answer for this. Our people would still be whole if not for the misbegotten war they started.
This is true. Although, to be fair, it is also important to recognize that it did seem like there were some problems in Glenbrook even before Esfrost arrived. Like, it seemed that the people didn't have much freedom, right? I believe Esfrost gave the people some freedom, like, even though, of course, they, you know, deposed the king and took over, they gave the people some more freedom that they didn't have under the previous king, so it still seems like things weren't perfect even before Esfrost's invasion, but... And honestly, things probably would have remained the same anyway without... Because Roland never would have come to power if his father and brother weren't killed, but... So, I mean, things have the potential to get better, I guess, under Roland's rule, but there's definitely a lot of growing pains.
And you have lost your family, too. I cannot deny you the rage you feel.
You are always kind to me. In my heart of hearts, I know Glenbrook cannot truly be fixed. Perhaps it was broken from the start. We must rebuild our nation from the ground up if we are to set things right.
How do you mean?
We need something the people can rally around. Like the Byzantians and their goddess.
And we have you, King Roland.
Yeah, well, the people don't seem to want to rally around that.
Yes, I thought so too. But I alone, nay, not even the royal line can.
Forgive me, Your Highness, but Frederica and Benedict have returned.
Oh, yeah. Those guys, we got to see what happened with them. Yeah, we got to see how they did. What went down in the Rosellan village, and then also what went down at the Wolfort domain. It's like Serenoa. Sorry, man, your father died.
To finish this conversation with the others.
That would have been horrible. Imagine it's like, sorry, dude. Lord Simon was looking great, but he died right before I left. Benedict says, it's like, you know, if you would have come with me, you would have been able to see him in his last moments and say goodbye. But no, unfortunately, he's dead. He's 6 feet underground right about now. Sorry, man. That would be horrible.
Thank you for allowing me to speak my mind.
You needn't thank me. Rather, are you sure you're...
All is well. Trust me. So long as you are by my side.
Yeah, that is one thing Roland's got going for him, is that at least it seems like the people of the Wolfort domain have a lot of faith in Serenoa. So, I mean, if, you know, with Serenoa standing by Roland, they might be able to get at least some people to rally around him. Alright, there we go. Were I King completed. Alright, I guess before we end this episode, let's go ahead and quickly see what's going on with Frederica and Benedict. Because I'm imagining we're going to get thrown right into the story. If not, maybe we'll save that for the next episode, but I'm imagining we're going to get thrown right into the story. Or maybe not.
Roland, Benedict, and Frederica regroup back in the capital. But what they experienced while they were away could very well alter the course of destiny itself.
Right, Chapter 15, Part 3, Fate. No, yeah, we are definitely getting straight into it, like I thought. Just with just a little brief narration break. Yeah, I wonder what went down with the other two. Because certainly there was probably fights that they participated in. I mean, definitely with the Rosellan village. So that was the whole thing, is that there was a fight going on that Frederica wanted to help with.
What is so important you wish to speak to me alone?
No way, did he actually die?
Lord Serenoa, promise me you will remain calm.
Oh my gosh.
I come bearing grave news.
Dude, no way. I predicted it, didn't I? Lord Simon's dead, isn't he?
Your Lord Father has passed.
I was just joking. You're kidding. He literally died while we were gone. Oh man, that's terrible. That's terrible. Hopefully he passed before Benedict got there, because if not, this is going to be horrible.
What? But how? I thought he was recovering.
It was not the illness that took him, my lord. He was assassinated.
What?
Assassinated?
Forgive me. I was unable to stop the villain.
I wonder if we would have been able to prevent it if we had gone. I wonder if that's how this, like, split works. Like, this, like, route split. Like, I wonder if, I don't know, Roland would have been unable to stop Patriatte or something. Or, I don't know. Like, I wonder what would have been different here in the capital if we had gone. Or I wonder if his father still would have been assassinated.
Who would send someone to kill my father? And why?
It was Patriatte of the Royalists.
Really? Well, it's a good thing we killed him.
He believes House Wolfort a hindrance to King Roland's rule.
Well, good thing he's gone now.
No doubt, he meant to kill both you and your father in one fell swoop.
Right, so if we were there, we would have also had to fight the assassin, and quite possibly we might have actually been able to prevent Lord Simon from dying.
A hindrance.
Huh.
I can assure you His Majesty knew nothing of this. But disclosing the truth would put us in a precarious position. At worst, it could lead to civil war.
Yeah, maybe... I
It
guess
is
maybe
best
we
you
shouldn't
hide
mention...
the fact of Lord Simon's assassination.
You want me to say he succumbed to his illness? How can I pay respect to my father with such lies on my lips?
Well, you could say he was
My
assassinated,
Lord,
but
your father
not by Patriatte's
entrusted
men.
me with one final order.
Like if you said he was assassinated, but don't mention that it was the Royalists. But I don't know.
What did he say?
He asked me to tell you the truth.
The truth?
Truth about what?
I ask you to listen calmly, my lord.
I wonder what this is about.
You are not Lord Simon's son by blood. Your true father is King Regna.
What? Wait, what? So Serenoa is King Regna's son? Okay, I did not see that coming at all. Like, at all. So I wonder if he was an illegitimate child then. Like, if King Regna had Roland with just some mistress or some, or not Roland, obviously not Roland, Serenoa with some mistress or something, and then sent him away, like and then just sent him over to Lord Simon or something. Huh. Well, that's really interesting.
His Majesty sired a child out of wedlock with the Lady Destra. That child is you.
So yes, that's... So yeah, he was... Yeah, with... Yeah. Serenoa was the child of King Regna and a mistress. Or I'm guessing a mistress, or... yeah, no, yeah, because it's obviously not the queen, so yeah. But wait, was Destra the one that Serenoa was calling his mother? Like, is that still the mother that we've seen at, like, the grave of? I would imagine that's why Benedict was such a loyal, like, assistant. If that was the case. Huh, so was Lord Simon never married then or something? Or I'm confused.
Lady Destra lived in the Crown City, but she was not a woman of means. Someone of her position could never hope to marry a king. Or indeed keep her head once the Royalists discovered what had happened.
Right. Okay.
Lord Simon knew this, and so he welcomed her and the baby in her belly to House Wolfort.
Okay.
He and I were the only two who knew her secret. We had intended to carry it with us to our graves.
Well, it seems he did carry it. Well, actually, no. Well, yes, he's carrying it with him to his grave, but he told you to tell Serenoa. Huh.
But in his last moment, Lord Simon bade me give this to you.
What is it? A ring with what looks like the scales of conviction on it. Is that a ring that proves that we're royalty or something? That proves that Serenoa is royalty?
The royal signet of Glenbrook.
Yeah.
King Regna entrusted it, and you, to Lord Simon, as proof of your place in the royal line.
Is this truly who I am?
I know it may be difficult to accept.
No, I believe it. I have never known you to speak false to me. Thank you for telling me what my father wished me to know.
You would still call him father?
Well, I mean, Lord Simon had been a father to Serenoa this whole time. I mean, I imagine that's how it is for people who are adopted. They would still, I mean, maybe not everyone who's adopted, and also, you know, depend on the circumstances, but I'm sure a lot of people who have been adopted would still consider their adopted family to be, like, their actual family.
He raised me as his own. And besides, I must keep up the pretense in front of the others.
That's also a good point.
Especially in front of Roland.
That is extremely a good point.
This stays between us, Benedict. We must keep the truth of my parentage and this ring safe.
Of course, my lord. As you command.
Benedict has rejoined our party. Let's go. But now I wonder, like, what if is Serenoa older than Roland? Because that would make things extremely complicated. I'm sure Roland would still probably technically be ahead of Serenoa in the line of succession because he's a legitimate child, like a child of the king and queen. But I don't know. I mean, obviously Serenoa doesn't seem like he's at all interested in trying to usurp the throne, obviously. But I am curious, which of the two is older? Anyway, time to talk to Frederica. Frederica, where you at? At least I imagine. Yeah, here we are. Frederica!
Serenoa, I would speak with you before we meet with the others.
So is there also tragedy in the Rosellan village?
Is something the matter? I was led to believe the Rosellan village escaped all but unscathed.
Pray, look at this.
A book?
We recovered it from a band of brigands. It once belonged to the Esfrosti archives. It was authored by one Orlea, my mother. Inside is the truth about the Roselle. Nay, about all Norzelia.
Interesting.
The truth? How would your mother have that knowledge?
The Rosellan people have long passed down the secret of the salt. My mother was a chosen keeper of that history. In ancient times, the Roselle lived in the southernmost reaches of Norzelia, in a place called Centralia. It is said Centralia was on the shore of a vast expanse of salt water they called the sea. Back then, the Norzelia we know was at the bottom of that sea, but a cataclysm dried up all the water, and thus this land came to be. The salt crystallized and sank into the earth, the very earth we now walk upon.
Salt beneath our feet.
So there's a lot of salt.
Only one small lake of salt remained. War raged on and on as people fought to control it.
So what you're saying is there's a lot of salt in the ground. And so the source in Hyzant is not the only... That's not the only salt that exists.
The Roselle tried to stop the fighting by digging up a giant pillar of salt to show everyone the secret they had long kept.
Oh, I see.
But Hyzant, whose power over Norzelia came from controlling the lake and the salt it produced, could not allow the truth to get out. They captured the Roselle, branded them criminals who tried to seize control of the salt for themselves, and confined them to the lake.
And what of the pillar?
Hyzant stole it and hid it, inside the very statue of the goddess that towers over the source.
Dang.
How can you be certain?
During the uprising, my mother broke the statue and recovered a fragment of the pillar within.
Right, didn't we see that when we were in the Rosellan village earlier on?
The salt crystal found in the Rosellan village.
Yeah.
Incredible. If what you say is true, the teachings are a lie. This will shake Hyzant to its very foundations.
And we would be able to free the Roselle from their imprisonment at the source.
And Serenoa is certainly in a position where he could maybe stir some things up, considering he's a member of the Saintly Seven now.
With so much at stake, we must be careful in what we do now. Frederica, I would ask for more time to think this through.
Of course. I have every faith in House Wolford. And in you.
Alright, we got Frederica back. Now are we going to reconvene with everyone, I wonder? Yeah.
That is the extent of what happened during our various endeavors. The passing of my Lord Father, the Royalist scandal, and the book that revealed the truth about the Roselle and the Salt. It is time we consider what we shall do to overcome these obstacles facing us.
I still cannot believe how quickly Lord Simon's condition worsened.
It is most devastating. Serenoa, did your father say nothing else to you? Before he...
He bade me lead House Wolfort well.
Yeah, that's definitely what he said.
I see. Then we must all do what we can to help you honor that request.
So technically we don't even have any right to be leading House Wolfort because we're not even his actual child, but technically we should be a member of the royal family, and now that the royalists are gone, Serenoa could technically officially join the royal family. This is so weird. So yeah, Roland and Serenoa are half-brothers. I mean, I guess I could partially explain why they were such good friends. They didn't even know that they were actually related.
Your Majesty, what do you plan to do about the royalists who misappropriated supplies?
Jail!
As far as I've been able to discern, those involved acted out of greed and self-interest. They must all be punished. Nothing less than exile from the kingdom or execution will suffice.
Geez, execution? Holy crap. That seems a bit excessive. I mean, I get that this is kind of like Middle Ages type stuff, but still.
But there are those among them who support the Glenbrook line. Would that not impact your governance?
And also, maybe we shouldn't do any more executions. We really don't need the people becoming even more afraid of you, Roland.
But to pardon their crimes would kindle the people's ire. We must make an example of them. To appease the people. To make clear the consequences of engaging in such foolhardy behavior.
Did something else happen in the capital, King Roland?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Nothing you need concern yourself with.
So both us and Roland are kind of just keeping stuff to ourselves.
I was shocked to learn of that Rosellan legend. Do you suppose the contents of that book could be true?
The part about their homeland, Centralia, that sits upon a vast saltwater sea? That of the untapped salt crystals beneath Norzelia? Or that, in order to monopolize the salt trade, Hyzant fabricated the Roselle's sins? That the pillar of salt Hyzant stole from the Roselle is hidden within the statue of the goddess? If any of it is true, it would turn everything we know on its head. It would mean the teachings of the Holy State are not but lies.
I mean, that's kind of what we assumed from the start, though.
It does sound unbelievable, but we have already seen part of this legend for ourselves.
The crystal from the Rosellan village?
That crystal is a fragment from the pillar within the statue of the goddess. One my mother obtained during the uprising.
It fits perfectly.
Apparently, Lady Orlea penned the book detailing the legend for Frederica.
She did. She enchanted it so no one could open it, but left me the key to break the spell. This pendant.
I doubt a mother would go to such lengths to lie to her daughter.
Then we agree the legend contains at least a seed of truth.
Your Majesty,
well, what's going on now?
We have received word that the survivors of the Duchy's army are amassing.
What?
What? Where?
At the Grand Norzellian mines. But we cannot be sure what they are doing. None of our scouts have returned.
Those frosty dogs. We will speak later, Serenoa. First, we must put down whatever the Duchy is planning at the mines. I need you and your people beside me.
Of course. We shall ready ourselves for the battle at once.
So, Esfrost's army is gathering at the mines? I wonder if they're actually there to mount an attack on us, or if they're there for whatever material that was in there that they wanted to gain control of. Well, I guess we'll maybe see. Meanwhile, inside the mines.
Extraction is nearly finished. We've secured the amount we were told. Seems such a waste to just leave the rest.
Don't think Archduke Gustadolf gives two shites. Hurry it up. We need to be done here before Glenbrook catches on to us.
Sir.
Fate completed. Whoops. Yes, I would like to save. Alright, is this where we can stop? I mean, we might have a narrator saying a few things, but... Let's see. Yeah, dang, a lot is good. We're getting a lot of information all at once. Like, the truth about Serenoa being King Regna's son, the whole thing about...
Roland and House Wolffort succeed in reclaiming Glenbrook, but they cannot rest easy, for new dilemmas threaten to tear the kingdom apart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that, the thing with the, like, the Roselle and the salt, and just, like, everything, it's... And then now the gathering of the Esfrosti army or whatever.
For one, the secret of Serenoa's birth come to light with Lord Simon's passing. Meanwhile, the newly crowned King Roland struggles to reconcile his ideals with reality after punishing the Royalists. Finally, there's the truth about the Roselle and the untapped salt crystals buried within the earth, revealed in a book to Frederica from her late mother. None of these revelations have an easy solution.
I wonder if we're gonna have some of our group members splitting up again.
As all parties discuss the matters, they receive word that the survivors of the Esfrosti army are gathering at the Grand Norzellian mines. Forced to put all else aside to focus on driving out their foe, Serenoa and his comrades steel themselves for battle.
Chapter 16. Sleep, my friend. Oh my gosh, more story. Dang, this is gonna be a long episode, just like the last one. I mean, this already is a long episode, honestly.
The remnants of the Esfrosti forces are gathering at the Grand Norzellian mines. Or perhaps I should say they are rallying there, preparing to defend it to the last.
Something tells me you're right. Gustadolf may have used Lord Dragan's murder as pretext for invading Glenbrook. Yet I believe his true aim was to seize control, not of our kingdom, but of the mines.
That is true. That is what they were doing.
Once Glenbrook fell to them, Esfrost did indeed continue mining operations with notable zeal. Apparently, they transported huge shipments of what they excavated to the duchy, too.
You mean iron ore?
One would assume as much, but we do not know for certain.
No, it wasn't. It was something else, right? I don't remember exactly. I don't think it ever told us exactly what it was, but I'm imagining it's something that's being used to create their weapon.
They say only a chosen few were allowed to have anything to do with the mining or transport.
Odd, ain't it? Granted, the iron from the Grand Norzellian mines is supposed to be decent stuff.
But the Duchy has access to plenty of other iron mines of comparable quality. They've certainly no need to go to such pains to obtain resources from this one.
You reckon there's something special about it?
What my mother wrote of must be true.
Salt. Yeah, maybe there's a bunch of salt in there.
I've returned from scouting the Grand Norzellian mines. There were no signs of miners or couriers anywhere. The enemy's numbers do not appear that great, but the soldiers were occupied with some task within the mine. I cannot say exactly how many they are.
Thank you, Huette. Well done. Well, there you have it. The Frosty army is scheming something at the mines. Whatever they are planning, we cannot allow them to continue unchallenged.
Then let us reclaim the Grand Norzellian mines. And in doing so, we shall discover the Duchy's aims in due course.
Well, all right. So it seems like we're not going our separate ways again just yet, but maybe after this chapter, or at the very least, we're going to have to make a decision on the scales of conviction of what to do. It seems like there's a few things that need to be tackled, or at least according to what the narrator was discussing. I mean, I'd love to go to Hyzant. Oh, interesting. So we're not actually jumping straight into the battle. We've got some story going on, specifically over here in Hyzant, which is the place I am very interested in. Because like I said, if I could choose, I kind of want to go to Hyzant and expose the truth about the salt to free the Roselle. That's kind of what I would want to do. But I don't know. Last time I tried to do something like with the Rosellan storyline, we got vetoed, so I'm not sure that could totally end up happening to us again. But I don't know, we'll see. And in any case, that is going to do it for this episode. We have done more than enough. We beat the map that we failed miserably in last time and absolutely crushed it. Took down Patriatte, and now the Royalists are no longer an issue, although unfortunately it seems that the people are now even more afraid of Roland, and that is a bit of an issue. We also learned that Serenoa is actually King Regna's child, which is insane. So that makes that whole situation much more complicated. And he got the ring proving that he's royalty. Then we also learned that the truth about the Roselle and the salt, which, I mean, we already had a feeling that the Roselle weren't, like, guilty of some crime or anything, but it seems they were actually trying to prevent a war over this source of salt over here in Hyzant, this river, or this lake, whatever, this salt lake. And Hyzant wanted to maintain control, so they enslaved them, essentially, and rewrote history. And then we also have this issue over here at the mines to deal with. We've got to take down these the remnants of the Esfrosti army, who seem to be doing something in the mine, likely transporting something of great value, and very likely it's probably salt. It actually seems like there's a good chance it's salt, as Frederica hinted at it in that last scene we had, and it would also make total sense because they were talking about the fact that it seemed like Esfrost had some extra salt, and that's why they were able to cut off their trade relations with Hyzant. So maybe they've been getting salt from the Grand Norzellian mines. Either that or something else. I don't know. And they're also working on their weapon. I don't know if whatever they're getting from this mine is playing into the creation of their weapon or what. But we will be finding out some answers soon, I'm sure, about a lot of these things in the upcoming chapters. So in the next episode, we will go ahead, see what's going on over here with the Saintly Seven. And then, I don't know, I guess we'll see if we get into the battle. If that's the only story thing we have to go through, then we'll probably at least get started with the next battle, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, it's been long enough, so I'm definitely ready to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It would really help out, and I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time, where we will see what's going on with the Saintly Seven and maybe even get into the battle here at the mines. So yeah, peace.